Hello, party people.
What did I?
This is the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast, and we are back here bringing you yet another exciting episode.
Back and weirder than ever.
I'm Blitzball Champ, and that's Hollywood Cinema.
Me, Mr. Snark himself.
I am not weird.
A little bit.
I just have a personality.
Yes, a weird one. What are you talking about?
You know what? All right, now, you remember what happened the last time you did something like that.
Nothing?
Nah, you got claymored.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, see? That shut you up, didn't it? That's what I thought.
You can tell when somebody ain't used to winning. They just chirp, chirp, chirp because it's all they got. But we'll see what the outcome is the next time you are next to me, sir. I'm going to dominate you.
As a matter of fact,
You know what time it is.
I also beat you when you were Adam Cole and I was Kyle O'Reilly. Last man standing match.
1, 2 matches. Brava.
3.
Oh, yeah, 3. Good job.
That's right. You better give me my props. You better stand and give me a standing ovation for this blackness.
So when I defeat you like I always do, except for 3 times out of every time we've ever wrestled, I expect you to bow at my feet. I expect you to kiss my ring. And I expect you to drape me in my king's cape, sir. So,
dude, I can't even lift you. How do you expect me to do anything like that?
None of it involves lifting, you weak bitch. What are you talking about? That was a reach. That was a reacher. You tried it. You tried it. You obviously didn't listen to what I said. You tried it.
Dude, I can't lift you up.
Shoot for the king. You better not miss, Hammy. And you just made a comment that had nothing to do with what I just said. Lifting was not involved in any of that. Not involved in kissing rings. It's not involved in bowing at my feet. And it is surely not involved in you draping me in my king's cape, sir. So, you reached. You tried it. Let's continue with the show. You're ridiculous. You tried it. You're funny.
You're not show enough, man. I ain't gonna be kissing
You
no ring or
tried
no.
it. You will, because you are trying to get as much traction as possible. But
dude, I can't lift you. You're too big.
Simple effect is that you have no chance in hell when the location is in person. None. Not even a little bit. Haven't even sniffed a win. But I appreciate your win over lag and horrible online component to the WWE 2K19 game this year. But
I just hear a bunch of excuses.
Oh, okay. I mean, we both know what's going to happen. So
I know what's going to happen. You
know what happened.
I
you obviously don't remember what happened before that. The other 20 times we've played.
And you know what's funny about it is when I beat you, I actually didn't have to cheat to do it.
A clip video of destroying you. It's going to be a nice highlight video set to beautiful classical music of how many times I've destroyed you in games. But your 3 wins. Sir, you are a 3-time winner, but a 1,000,000-time loser. But it's cute.
You hadn't even played a million times, and I can't lift you up, man.
I don't know what lifting has to do with anything.
Dude, I'm not going to try to do that, so you can forget it.
All right.
So, we got a lot to talk about. You know that?
Yes, I do.
Well, we're sitting here talking about how many times we've beaten each other up in 2K19.
Yep. Me more so than you. Absolutely. Actually, factually. Yes. Let the record stand.
That's why I have a Kyrie Sane shirt on and you don't.
Yes, she's a loser as well.
Now
she,
now after the
matches.
show, I'm gonna just flat out
She,
beat the crap out of you.
she
So you
only
better
won 3
watch it.
matches as well. Bravo! You and your Pirate Princess are made for each other. You get 3 wins and you lose all the other times. Woo! You're like Santino. Oh, it's so good.
Why are you trashing the show, man? So you got quiet now.
Huh? What? Because I got up to drink a drink of water.
Yeah, I think your throat is a little parched from all the BS you're spewing out, but it's okay.
No, not even. But okay.
So,
You.
this week, go home shows.
Blech.
A handful of them.
Oh no!
And specifically for Raw, SmackDown, and 205 Live. Now, I'm enjoying pork chop here.
I can hear.
So, before we start this, I would like to go into detail of why I am extremely excited. So, there was a big announcement that took place. Technically, I believe it was actually the 10th or 11th. But for the longest time now, I've been to a lot of pro wrestling shows and Hollywood cinema. I know you have too.
See,
it has been a long time dream of mine, especially after meeting Kushida and getting a chance to hold the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship.
we're starting this. All right.
To go see a New Japan Pro Wrestling show. I never would have thought in my wildest dreams that they would bring a New Japan Pro Wrestling USA tour to America, yet alone to Charlotte, North Carolina.
It is bizarre.
And sure enough, ladies and gentlemen, in the year 2019, February 1st, it is finally going to happen.
Going down.
Yes, New Japan Pro Wrestling presents The New Beginning. Will be coming to not only Los Angeles, but also to Charlotte, North Carolina.
See.
Dude, I am, as you could tell when I first sent you the message and called you up, tried to wake you up, you could tell how excited I was. Like, just in me calling you and texting you.
Yeah, you were losing it.
But I'm sure you were pretty excited too when you.
I was very excited, but I'm a very measured person. But I was very excited because I thought I would have to. Well, I mean, I want to move to the West Coast, but I thought I would have to be on the West Coast in California, namely, to be able to see a New Japan Pro Wrestling show live. But I don't. But hopefully, I will again.
So, February 1st, 2019, which is a Friday.
Yeah.
Makes it even more special. It's on a Friday.
And it's going to be on that app, man. It'll be on forever. So if we sit front row, we'll always see ourselves.
Yeah, but I think here's the thing about it. So the venue is going to be the Grady Cole Center, which, for the record, was where the last NXT show that I went to that was in North Carolina was in Charlotte. And the venue, excuse me, the venue was mostly like either a high school or a college basketball court sort of arena dome thing.
That's kind of what they do, though.
But it just really amazes me that, like, I'm surprised that they didn't book the Cabarrus Arena for this event.
Yeah. But like we were talking about earlier, I would say it's smart to, because you have an idea that there's like a rabid fan base on the East Coast, but deep South where wrestling used to be like a huge thing, it kind of still is, but not as much.
Mm-hmm.
that's a gamble, man. Like you're gonna have to fly all those dudes over. Like these are, I feel like most of these guys are going to be international because a lot of the Americans are leaving.
Well,
Apparently,
well, from what they're saying, because they're gonna have the new beginning also in I think Sapporo.
yeah. So
And
whoever's
like,
not being,
so I think it's supposed to be like half and half.
yeah. I'm curious to see who ends up making the trip to North Carolina, which seems like okay. North Carolina, who all is going to be there?
Yeah, I'm very curious as well. I mean, the possibilities seem endless. You know what I mean?
People I've never seen North Carolina before.
Yeah, like I'm hoping dang on some, if not all of Lij is there.
I feel like depending on what the main show is, because or maybe they might split them up. They might split it up. I could see them splitting up the Lij.
Oh, like have some Lij here?
Yeah, like maybe just Evil and Sonata or Ibushi and old dude and Naito.
Shingo?
There we go. And Shingo and Naito, and just have them on one show. But you know how they do. They easily split it up though.
Yeah. I assume the United States championship.
Kinda should definitely.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's gonna be Juice. So
I would love for Goto to be there.
yeah. I mean there's a lot of people I'd love to be there. I'm interested to see who will.
And I'm sure probably half or less of the Bullet Club will be there because Bullet Club's kind of,
Yeah, it's not a big group. It's not a big group right now.
Yeah.
Jay
dude,
White, mate.
Dude, I would go crazy if Kota Ibushi was there.
That'd be
Or
cool.
if, I mean, it'd be cool if Kushida was there too. Always happy to see him. Like, dude, if anybody from Suzuki Gun was there,
I mean, that's a pretty big group, so I would love for who I would love for it to be
Minoru
Prada
Suzuki.
and Suzuki and forget his name now. Him and his valet. Damn it.
Zack Sabre Jr.
No.
Taka Michinoku.
No. On hair. Can't think of his name now.
Taichi?
Yeah, Taichi.
Oh, okay.
Taichi.
Him and Miho Abe.
Oh, I don't care about her. I just wanted to be Taichi.
Hey, she's important too.
No, she's not.
Because remember, she prays for his appearance, remember?
Do not care. I just wanted to be Taichi. Taichi and Desperado. I don't care about Desperado's partner either.
Yoshinobu Kanemaru?
He does nothing for me. He is just like wet paint drying.
Dang, dude.
He's a fine wrestler, but other than that, I'm just like, whatever. I don't give two shits what you're talking about. He did nothing for me. And I feel that way about a lot of people. But that dude is just like, nah, I'm cool. No disrespect, man. He ain't for me.
I would love to see a legend or two there, like Yuji Nagata or Hiroshi Tenzan.
Wouldn't even care about that.
What?
I mean, it'd be nice, but I don't care.
Jushin Thunder Liger?
I don't care. I like Jushin. Okay. Can I say this? I like him. He's never been my favorite anything.
Mm-hmm.
Never. I like Hayabusa more than that.
Really? Wow. I mean, but Hayabusa is a legend too. May he rest in peace.
Yeah, man. FMW videos all day.
Dude, the injury he went through was freaking sick. Dude, I just thought about something. Because this is a U.S. tour, do you think Shibata may make an appearance?
Maybe. I mean, does he live here now?
I don't know. Well, he's a head trainer here in
But is it always open?
I mean, At least for Los Angeles, I would assume he will be there, but I would think.
Yeah, I don't feel like he'd make that trip over here.
Well, the Los Angeles show is Wednesday. The North Carolina show is Friday.
Yeah,
It's
maybe.
doable.
Yeah, I don't feel like well, maybe he might say some words if they don't. I mean, yeah, but I just feel like that's a lot. But maybe. Oh.
Dude, I would even just love for him to make an appearance, and maybe if there was like a meet and greet. Dude, I would love to meet Katsuyori Shibata.
Spinning off this earth, this thing. You were spinning off this earth.
What?
Get to the shows, man. Let's get to the shows. You were.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, you are. Jeez, you are losing it, man.
That's why I have you as a.
Bring it back down to earth. Yeah, gotta bring it down.
That's why you're one of the hosts. Okay,
yeah, man.
Go home shows. Starting off with Raw.
See.
So, I mean,
now to go from the highest high to the blah blah blah.
So the big highlight, I guess, that kind of stands out, and I don't really get this. We have new Raw Tag Team Champions in the form of Bobby Roode and Chad Gable.
And we should care, but I do not. I don't feel like we should. Actually, I don't feel like we should, considering what they've done with this whole thing. But I'm glad at least it's done something. At least
and
it
was a 2-on-3 handicap match too for the titles. But yeah, Bobby Roode and Chad Gable are champs now.
Yep. So they'll lose. What's the over under that they're going to lose them at in the pre-show rematch on TLC?
Actually, I don't think they're even on there because the Raw Tag Team Championships.
I feel like that feels like a thing they're just going to throw on there at the last minute.
You think so?
I feel like because have they announced what's going to be a pre-show match? Because I feel like that's when they do that crap. They just throw crap on there, and that's usually where tag team matches are had anyway.
So they haven't showed on the list what is pre-show.
They've really messed this whole I don't know. The build up to these shows is just getting worse and worse.
So start time, 7 p.m. start time.
Yeah, these build ups are just worse. They don't even bother to try anymore.
But yeah, I don't see like for TLC, we're not gonna see the Raw Tag Team Champions represented. We're not gonna see the United States Champion represented. We're not gonna see the we're not gonna see. I think we're not gonna see the Universal Championship at all.
Yep.
So that's 3 right there. It's kind of sad.
A little bit.
All right. Drew McIntyre got his revenge on Dolph Ziggler. Got the victory. Ruby Riott insulted Natalya with Jim the Anvil Neidhart table. Honestly,
gross.
I mean, I just really feel like this has kind of gotten out of hand. Because, I mean, the dude is dead, you know? It's like...
Yeah. Please stop using that. Please.
Yeah.
I wish this whole thing.
Like, either something behind the scenes, like Natalya gave him permission or something, but that's the only way that I could think of why they would allow this to keep going and going. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She has to have given consent. Otherwise, there's no way they would still be doing this.
There's no way they haven't. But I wish she hadn't.
So I don't know. This just it's so messed up. It's really messed up. I mean, you would think Vince would have a better common sense.
Better tact, just anything than that.
Yeah. Bayley beat Alicia Fox. Leo Rush beat Elias. Not surprised.
No.
Ember Moon beat Tamina.
Ugh.
And Seth Rollins defended the Intercontinental title against Baron Corbin in a TLC match.
Yes, that was a really weird. That was a really weird setup. I don't know what the point of that was.
It kind of makes me wonder because, Baron Corbin would be going into TLC with little momentum after going through a TLC match.
Yep, so that makes me think he's definitely not wrestling. I feel like he's definitely like Braun is not going to be there because something's going to happen. Something's definitely changing. Because what other reason would it be to have your top heel? That's what he is. He's the top heel on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Fight in a like. Do you think they would like? I feel okay. So if I think about the old times, Triple H was top heel. You think they were having a TLC match the weekend, like the Monday night before the pay-per-view? Now, I don't believe they would book it for the show, but then it would just break down instantly into a beatdown.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was originally thinking was going to happen. Because you got to remember, both of these guys have matches at TLC.
Yeah, it is.
So I really don't know what's going to happen. Like, I mean, there was a lot of heat that started off at the beginning of the show with Seth Rollins ripping into Baron Corbin about how terrible of a GM he is and such, and
trying to throw it in our face, man. But it doesn't make any sense though. Why would the bad guy heel do something good for the good guy tag team like Lucha House Party? It makes no sense.
Yeah.
It even that is just like yeah, but that doesn't make any sense, dude. Like part of it's like, yeah, this show is horrible. Thanks for telling me that. I already know that. But you can't we all know who's making these decisions.
Right.
Who's rewriting these things at the last minute because he's worried about ratings, which just makes them worse.
Yep.
Which it went worse.
But that's Raw in a nutshell.
Oh, Natalya I just saw a headline. Natalya comments on Jim Neidhart storyline, using Jim Neidhart's storyline with Ruby Riott.
Oh, any details?
Let's see. It's loading now. My God,
please tell me she gave consent, because if not,
well, she has to. There's no way. Apparently, people backstage have been asking her. Even people that work with them backstage are just like, "Are you okay with this?" And she said, for her, it's this. Okay, she says, "Quote: For me, this is what is going on in my life. This is the elephant in the room. In some weird way, the storyline has been strangely therapeutic because anything I'm feeling, I can get it out. If I need to cry, I can get it out. I can let everyone see it, hear it, and I can take the WWE Universe on this journey with me. I need to speak the truth, and I need to remind the world that my dad was a WWE star. He was special, and everyone can feel that with me." End quote. Still, though, it's a fucking horrible fucking.
I mean,
fucking horrible.
That's very interesting how she broke
It
that
is.
down.
I love the fact that she's able to express these feelings. I wish I didn't have to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not a fun storyline. This is just a cringe storyline. It's
true.
There's a difference. There's even when like CM Punk did that crap with after Paul Bearer died.
Oh yeah.
It was just like, okay, I don't need you to get cheap heat. You can get heat other ways.
Yeah.
It all boils down for her it's therapeutic. For Ruby Riott, it's just cheap heat that is not sustainable once she moves along to something else.
True. I mean, I guess this is temporary. I mean, because of the fact to Natalya, it's therapeutic, and it's like she's going through something, and then this is the best way that she can deal with it.
Yeah.
Which I don't really get the psychology behind that, but
I kind of can. I get it. You just work through it. You know, it's like you put your pain into art, and that's her art, but it's fucking awful.
Yeah, but my problem with that is I get it, but you never know when somebody is going to say something and that what was said ends up being something that goes over the line. Not that they mean to, but it's like, oh, okay, so this is
stand it.
But you see what I'm getting at, though.
Yo, yeah, absolutely.
You know, I'm just afraid that, you know, one of those things that's going to be said is going to be like, whoa, okay, now that was too far. You know what I mean?
Well, it's like the Paige, and I heard somebody mention that this reminds them of the Paige and Charlotte feud, where it was going good, and then all of a sudden she started mentioning her dead brother, and it was just like, well, okay, now this feud is dog shit. Like I don't care about this feud anymore. Because now you're not doing the same. Like there's a difference between what Samoa Joe does, like when he makes fun of the drinking stuff with like
Jeff
that.
Hardy.
Yeah, that's a that to me feels different. It toes the line. It's like right there. You're taking something that we all know about and you're using it as a part of your heel persona. It's not just cheap heat. It is, but he also just goes out there and just maims people.
Right.
But he also just it's not just the digs about the drinking, it's the other stuff he says.
Right.
It's not the only thing he has. It's just a main it's not in prime example. Chris Jericho versus CM Punk. That WrestleMania, that feud was not great. You know why?
What's up?
Oh, what was the feud that they brought up the drinking? Was it CM Punk and when he hit him in the head with like the whiskey bottle or whatever? It was just like
you sure it wasn't CM Punk and Jeff Hardy?
Was it him? I don't remember. I feel like Chris Jericho did it to somebody too, but it probably was. But those kind of moments are just like, oh, okay. But when you do it and you have something else that's going on, I can latch onto that other stuff and just be like, ooh, pipe bomb, you got him.
Yeah.
But this dad stuff is just doing the most.
Yeah.
And it's death too. Like if Jeff Hardy had like killed somebody while drunk driving, then I would have a problem.
Right.
With Samoa Joe a comment about it.
Right. Like the whole thing with Ronda Rousey, you know, dissing on Nikki Bella and John Cena. That's like, oh, sick burn. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a quick thing and it's over with.
Yeah.
It's not every week where she just like she brings out a table with a half nude Nikki on it. Like, this is how you sell your body to do like that would be like okay.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's kind of ridiculous.
Well, you sold your body to John just so you could be this, and you added these things. It'd be like, okay, come on. Okay, I don't want to hear about her getting plastic surgery, shit like that. Like that would be like over the line.
Yeah.
It's different than not Shawn Michaels. Jesus, Chris Jericho talking about Stephanie's implants.
Oh yeah.
Also, it's a position of power thing. If the good guy's doing it to the bad guy, it's a little bit different. As long as it's not as serious, and if the bad guy's doing it to the good guy, it has to just be one part of the overall goal, which is to take you out of your element and distract you while I beat the crap out of you.
Yeah.
But this is not that. This is just bad, cringeworthy crap every week. Breaking out the sunglasses, which they made sure to introduce as being a part of being her dad's actual a memento of her dad. It's just like, come on.
Yeah. But that's Raw. You got anything else you want to add?
No.
Hollywood Sims was like, get that trash out of here.
Yeah, so bad.
SmackDown.
Much better, but much better. There's a bad thing on that show, but yeah, much better. Yeah.
So, couple of things. Rey Mysterio got some revenge on Randy Orton, which I still don't get this feud.
Can I ask you a question? Do you care about that match at all?
Not really. No.
I don't care. I think it's gonna be boring as shit.
I just wish I understood the feud, but I don't. So.
Yeah.
Shane and The Miz teamed up and beat the Vegas Boys.
Woo, that was bad. That was the bad thing I was talking about. That was Raw level bad. I don't like this feud at all. I don't like this storyline at all. I thought I was going to, but then when they didn't have Shane just be the cocky, the old Shane, like become old Shane again.
Yeah, after winning Stank Jewel.
Yeah. When that didn't happen, I was like, oh no, this is going to be bad, and it has been bad consistently.
Oh, I thought it was bad when he won Stank Jewel, so I really
I
wasn't.
mean, that was bad too, but I thought maybe they could salvage it by doing something, but they have not done a damn thing except for make it worse and worse. Now they've dragged poor Miz into this, and Miz has got to stand in the ring with his bull jive.
Yeah. So lame. The Usos and the Bar had a rap battle.
Yeah, it was funny. I usually hate that kind of stuff. Generally, the doofy, goofy stuff, I usually tune it out. But that was actually good. It was actually funny, and it was interesting that Sheamus and Cesaro won. I mean, not won, but they beat up everybody at the end because that makes me feel like they're not going to win.
Yeah.
Sunday because that's how wrestling works.
Yeah.
Ew.
A very, very great match between WWE Champion Daniel Bryan and Mustafa Ali.
So good. I'm glad that started the show. It was so much better than Raw instantly.
Yeah.
That
was very unique. It was like, oh, snap, Mustafa Ali. Okay.
Very good.
But yeah, really was a great segment. You know, the promo and the match was really, really good. Definitely enjoyed that. Good way to kick off the show. So Rusev and Jeff Hardy beat both Samoa Joe and the U.S. champion Shinsuke Nakamura. When the heck is he ever going to defend that title again?
Maybe next pay-per-view. Because it ain't going to be at this one.
Oh, no, it's not at this one. It's not going to be at this
one. I know what I'm saying. Maybe next pay-per-view. Maybe a SmackDown episode. I don't know. He's wearing that ugly blue jumpsuit. I hate that crap.
Yeah, me too, actually. Ugh.
It's so gross. It's just like, oh. When you came in, you were cool. Now you just look like a fool.
Cool, but now look like a fool.
Yeah, looking like drool. So gross. I hate it.
And then we had a WrestleMania rematch between Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow, and the Queen, Charlotte Flair, which Asuka won via disqualification after Charlotte Flair decided to pull out a kendo stick.
That was good. That was a good sequence. I like the fact that she stood tall.
Yeah, Asuka.
But the fact that she should have stood tall because they've botched that lady. They've botched her hard.
Yeah. It was kind of good to see, you know, kind of the one, you know, in the middle get the last laugh.
Yeah, I always like those kind of, because then it's like, oh, well, okay, who's going to win? It's like we forget that usually the person in the power, the seat of power at the end of the go-home show is not the winner at the pay-per-view. Typically. It doesn't always turn out that way, but typically.
Yeah.
You can get a little, you know, vision into the future.
Yeah, absolutely. But good way to start the show, good way to end the show.
Yeah.
But overall, still better than Raw.
Oh, yeah. But everything is better than Raw.
Okay. Let's go ahead and mixed match challenge.
Okay, can I do some rumors first so we can have some fun before we go to mixed match challenge?
Sure.
Because I'm reading these, they're cool. Okay. According to a report from Cage Side Seats, there could be as many as 3 title changes at this Sunday's TLC pay-per-view.
Really?
3. Yeah, 3. Like, geez, 3? That's insane.
That's a lot for a pay-per-view.
That's a lot. But when I think about it, it's possible. But I don't know. Maybe. Also, speaking of titles, there could be another reason why there is no tag team title match, because Bobby Roode is suffering from an illness. He actually he had trouble talking, but he still cut his promo. So,
interesting.
He's sick, and we all know Finn Balor is sick. He was sent home early from the Latin American tour. He was dealing with, because everybody thought it was the injury, but he's actually sick, and he's not being allowed to be in contact with others at this moment. So maybe that could clear up by Sunday, but they're thinking probably not. Also, Alexa Bliss has a very bad cold and a weak voice. That's why she didn't talk on Raw. Nia Jax carried that horrible segment. So dog poop. Also on the SmackDown side, guess who is AJ Styles' rumored WrestleMania 35 opponent? He has 3 letters. No. 3 letters. The three most dangerous letters in
Randy
the world.
Orton? Really?
Apparently, and I hope that doesn't happen because 10 years ago, dream match. Now I'd be bored to friggin' tears.
Not Randy Orton. No.
That would be
No.
the worst. I'm sorry. I loved Randy. Like I loved Randy, even down to like blue Caesar haircut with the blue and yellow tights.
Yeah.
Saying like the generic ass shit. But ooh, buddy, I cannot watch that dude anymore. He bores the ever-loving piss out of me. But I digress. He's still the Legend Killer. I love Legend Killer. Oh my god! But the last 5 years have been brutal to me. I enjoyed it as much as I wish I had. Same thing with Triple H at this point too. Now I'm not even getting super interested in his feuds, which is breaking my heart because that's my favorite wrestler, him and Shawn Michaels of all time. And trifecta would be Ric Flair. Also, I'm going to continue on because I'm getting distracted because I'm thinking of awesome wrestlers. WWE is interested in 2 Ring of Honor stars, a male and a female. Guess who? One is a former Ring of Honor world champion.
Jay Lethal?
No.
Oh, former. Dalton Castle?
You right. That rumor is happening again. And
really? Dalton Castle?
It doesn't surprise me. They've been talking about Dalton Castle for a while now. The rumors have been out for a while.
I could see him and Tyler Breeze hooking up.
That's what I want. But also I would love him in Velveteen Dream. That'd be pretty sweet. Velveteen Dream.
That'd be a good feud.
Or a feud. Yeah, I'd take a feud, but also a tag team. That'd be cool. Who would be the female?
No way.
What?
Kelly Klein?
I wish. But, okay, I'll give you a hint. It would be a good fit. The article says it would be a good fit for the WWE right now as the company is expected to open up a performance center in China. Recently participated in the second Mae Young Classic.
Karen Q?
Yep.
Okay.
Looking for her for NXT.
Oh, that would mean that her and Deonna Purrazzo could feud.
Good.
Or team up.
They never do anything with her.
Because where the heck is Deonna Purrazzo anyway?
Is she injured?
Oh, she is injured?
I'm saying, is she? Because I feel like there's got to be a reason why she's not.
Because I haven't seen her since she went up against Bianca Belair. Or no. Since she teamed up with Dakota Kai and went up against Lacey Evans and Aaliyah. I think that was the last time I saw her. But yeah.
Long time.
Unless they're just keeping her to well, I don't think they would just keep her to live shows after they already announced that she was NXT signed. Maybe she is injured.
Oh, I got another piece of news from the Meltzman, Dave Meltzer of Wrestling Observer Newsletter. According to a report from old Dave Meltzer, WWE has decided to keep taping 205 Live before SmackDown Live and air it on Wednesdays for the rest of the year. But the show's time slot in 2019 the decision has not been made, and there's also mention of viewership first increased when 205 Live was moved to Wednesday, but it has now dropped to a very low point. And so we'll see what they do with 205 next year.
Well, you think it's because they're showing so much on Wednesday?
I feel possibly.
Because I mean, they're showing. On WWE Network, they're showing 2 episodes of NXT UK, regular NXT, and 205 Live. That's a lot in one day.
Yeah, well, the only reason it even moved was because of WWE's contract with Facebook stating that it would have to happen. It would have to be presented live after SmackDown. That's the only reason they
Really?
even moved.
Because of the contract with Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook. The deal with Facebook Watch states that they must present the MMC live after SmackDown.
Oh, okay. Gotcha,
Like
gotcha.
they had to. So it's like we got to move it. So we got to tape it before.
Gotcha. Fair enough. But wait, I thought 205 Live was after MMC.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it originally after MMC?
At
At least the first season?
The first season of MMC, I think it. Yeah, it came on after. Yeah, but they filmed it before. It didn't get filmed after.
Oh, yeah. Duh. Okay. Well, I guess they got to do what they got to do.
Yeah. So maybe we'll go back since Facebook is actually perfect segue into the horrible mixed match challenge.
So, here's my thoughts on this, which you already kind of know about. My two reasons why I feel like this season was a bust. One, of course, because of injuries, which kind of, makes me not really focus so much on this because so many injuries happen and many big name stars, are out. And secondly, because of the fact that it takes away the surprise of the 30th Royal Rumble entrance.
Yeah.
And, and I just feel like, not only that, honestly, why have the format that they have when they had the really bad teams that had the low records are now in the freaking finals? Like,
real weird.
What was the point of having a playoffs?
There was no point.
Just they really jacked up that was really jacked up. Really was.
Extended bull jive.
But we know that Mahalisha, Jinder Mahal, and Alicia Fox will face off against Carmella and R-Truth.
Yeah, the folks that got nothing going on.
Well, I mean,
none of them have anything going on.
I mean, Truth and Carmella seem to be more of a thing than Mahalisha.
Oh yeah, I'm expecting them to win. But neither one of them have any storylines.
Right.
This is all they got.
And Asuka turned on the Miz, kicked his head off. That was a nice little highlight.
I bet it was.
It was eventually going to happen anyway, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it was bound to happen. Miz does.
All right, that's it for that.
Good.
NXT UK.
NXT UK. 2 episodes of it.
So, first off, the NXT UK Tag Team Championships were unveiled. How do you think they look?
Looking good.
Yeah, definitely. Looking forward to how that develops. Dude, Flash Morgan Webster got the victory over Fabian Eichner. I did not expect that.
I kind of did because I read match results. But super good to see. I liked it. I totally forgot. But I was like, oh, yeah.
And I don't know if you knew this, but Fabian Eichner is the current Evolve champion.
I did not know that until you told me.
Yep. So, but I think this is fitting for him on NXT UK. I mean, he was used very sparingly back in NXT, ever since after the Cruiserweight Classic. And you know what? I think this is a good transition for him onto NXT UK. They can really build a heel character out of him.
Oh, God, yeah.
So, this was a good move. I look forward to see what more they're going to do with him. But impressive victory by Flash Morgan Webster. I did not think he was going to get the victory.
No, I kind of expect him to lose.
But the match was great. The match was really great. So, okay. I do not get why they have a talent like Killer Kelly jobbing. Like, dude, why is she jobbing?
It was a good match. And
It didn't last that long.
Isla Dawn is fucking. They are pushing the heck out of her, and we kind of knew that was going to happen though, because they need her. They need Ripley to have a first opponent so that she can beat her up, and then move along.
But with her, it's confusing. The previous time she was like a heel, now she's like a face. It's like I don't get her. I don't get the character. Like, is she supposed to be heel? Is she supposed to be a face?
I mean, I kind of take her as a face just because of who she's faced so far. She hasn't really faced too many, like, good guys. Really, she hasn't faced too many faces.
Because I mean, Killer Kelly, I thought was a heel until I saw her slap hands with a fan, and I'm like, oh, so in this match, I guess she's booked as a face, but.
Kind of not really. Yeah, it's they're a little bit tweeners. They haven't really established. Well, I mean, Isla Dawn hasn't really been super established just yet. Anyway,
it's
right. It's like her third match on NXT UK, and I think her fifth match altogether that we've seen on the network. Just in general, there's not much to really go on.
True. I mean, both her and Killer Kelly were first round eliminations. In the Mae Young Classic anyway, so I mean,
there's literally nothing because she's faced mostly heels.
Who? So Isla Dawn?
Yeah, as far as I can remember, everybody she's faced so far has been a heel. Other than Killer Kelly, but that's a weird thing too.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, I didn't think the match lasted that long. I mean,
but it was good though. It told a story.
And Isla Dawn's finisher sucks.
I mean, it's a suplex.
It's just a float over suplex.
Yeah. I haven't done a delayed one either.
I mean, I
feel like they're still trying to figure that out. I feel like they're literally just using her because it's like, well, let's do this.
I guess, but I mean,
have her Ripley beat somebody.
Yeah, she gets the first crack at Ripley, so
she's gonna be the first one to lose because she's definitely not beating Ripley for that championship.
No.
Definitely not.
They might have her put up a fight, but probably not.
They'll give her a good show.
Yeah,
it's not gonna be pretty.
But I bet you money the crowd's gonna be behind Rhea Ripley.
Oh yeah, because they love her as they should.
Zach Gibson and James Drake defeated Amir Jordan and Kenny Williams. Not surprised. But poor Trent Seven. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, he put me on hold. What in the world? Hey, you there? Oh, he's probably relaying a message. But yeah, James Drake and Zach Gibson defeated Amir Jordan and Kenny Williams. It was a pretty good tag team match. But yeah, just Joe Coffey and defeated Trent Seven, and honestly, like, I was just really, really bummed out. Because that's... poor Trent Seven. It seems like he's been, when it comes to single matches, it seems like he tends to be on the losing end most of the time. So, I mean... Oh. Let's try this again. Oh. You there?
Yeah, my phone did some weird stuff. All right.
So, as I was saying, I didn't know if you want to elaborate on Zach Gibson and James Drake defeating Amir Jordan and Kenny Williams.
No, I don't get the Amir and what's his face
Kenny
combination.
Williams.
Yeah, Kenny Williams is weird. I couldn't get a vibe off of that character because he's wearing 3D glasses, for no reason, but he's telling this guy not to dance.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird. But poor Trent Seven. That dude just has not had a lot of luck lately in singles matches.
No, but they don't want him to be a singles competitor though.
True. But I mean, because the whole thing is around Mustache Mountain. But I mean, it was a great match. It was a great match for a main event. Him and Joe Coffey. But poor Trent Seven. But I have a good feeling they're going to end up being the first NXT UK Tag Team Champions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anything else you want to add from this first episode of NXT UK?
No.
All right. Episode number 2.
What?
Mark Coffey and Wolfgang defeated Ashton Smith and Ligero.
Mm-hmm.
It was very much back and forth, but once again, Mark Coffey and Wolfgang. So I think that their new group is called Gallus.
Gallus. That's right. It's a weird ass name.
Yeah, not a name I would have thought of.
No, and not really the way that is breaking down. I expected the Coffey brothers to be the tag team, but I get it.
Yeah, they got a nice little trio there.
Still works.
Joseph Connors was in action, defeated Jack Stars. Pretty good match, not bad. Jenny was in action, and she beat Zaya Brookside, so that was good. It was good to see more Jenny in action.
I love to say it like that.
'Cause I mean, that's how they say her name.
Yeah, Forrest Gumpy.
And of course, Zach Gibson and James Drake cut a promo. Zach Gibson's all right with promos. He all right.
Yeah, he's fun.
And then the big main event, which I honestly thought Eddie Dennis was going to find some way to win, but nah, the Bomber Dave Mastiff got the victory over Eddie Dennis. The face.
As you have.
I mean, I don't know. Eddie Dennis was the big, tall heel, and I just.
Oh, Eddie. Okay. If Eddie Dennis, when he was in wrestling attire, portrayed the same thing that he does when he was in a suit, yeah. But when he's in wrestling attire, he looks ridiculous.
Oh.
His wrestling attire is the worst.
Kind of reminds me of Alexander Wolf.
Yeah, it's like, I can't take you seriously with those pants. I can see your shins.
Yeah.
It looks like your wrestling tights shrunk, man.
Ouch. Dang,
like,
dude.
It's like they're not meant for your tall ass body. Why don't you get some that actually cover your entire legs? I don't think like you shrunk your shit.
Dang, you going in hard on this guy.
Sorry, man. He looks cool like from like the neck up, but then I'm like, you look ridiculous. That does not match what I saw in that promo.
Dang, dude.
And I've seen his attire, but I had never seen him in like regular clothes. But when I saw that, I was like, nah, does not jive with me, sir.
Dang, that just hurts.
You know that shit's ugly.
I mean,
his wrestling gear is dog shit.
It is, but it could be worse.
It could, but it could also be 100 times better.
True.
It could be so much better than what the hell it is. Oh my god!
Dang. Hollywood Cinema hating on some Eddie Dennis.
I am, because it's ugly.
And he got defeated by Dave Mastiff. Got cannonball squashed. But anything else you want to add to this episode?
That'll be a no good, sir.
All right. Regular NXT. So, EC3 had a match with Bobby Fish. EC3 defeated Bobby Fish. Heavy Machinery comes out to back up EC3.
Yes, that was I like that match, but I mean, I kind of wanted a little bit more from it, but it was fine. I didn't really want a little quick roll up, but I'll take what I can get.
Yeah. Fair point. Fair point. Oni Larkin and Danny Burch still riding high.
God, that match was so good.
Oh, them against the Mighty.
Yeah, and I thought about it. I was thinking about it the whole time. I was like, I think all these guys are great, but it will never work on a main roster.
Nah.
I mean, only Lockhart, awesome. Or Lockhart, whatever the frick it is, awesome. Danny Burch, awesome. There's just no way that's ever going to work on the main roster.
Not on Raw, not on SmackDown.
They're just too regular.
Oni Larkin might make a splash at 205 Live, but
yeah, I feel like they need gimmicks. Like they don't really have any. They're just kind of creative wrestlers that don't really have it. You just gave them black tights.
Yeah.
Like that, and that's my only problem. There is no real personality. I don't know anything about them other than that they're really good wrestlers. And sorry to say this, there's a shit ton of those.
Yeah, and that's why I think you look at Danny Burch. I mean, you got a home in NXT, and you got an even bigger home that he can be well established in at NXT UK. You got Oni Larkin, who's been in NXT for a good long while now, and got the tag team. And honestly, if he wanted to make a little splash in 205 Live, he could be like another wrestler, kind of similar to like Drew Gulak style, Arya Daivari.
But here's the thing about Drew Gulak: he was doing nothing until he found a character.
True.
He was doing nothing. He was just dressed like a weirdo with a weird jacket, and I'm talking about the one with the weird collar and shit. Like,
I mean, that was because he was,
and then he found the whole no more, like make 205 Live good, like great again. Like he saved himself. He did that. He saved himself because that shit was horrible up until then. He wasn't gonna do nothing.
I mean,
he wasn't getting any airtime. He was just a goon. He was just a goon that was beating up people.
True.
And then they were like, oh, actually has personality. I can't believe it.
Well, I mean, he did kind of have his name is not like it's not a familiar name. I mean,
he could because and that's the way he was presented at first. He was presented almost like a foreign guy because the way they had him dressing with like the little star, like he was wearing foreign type things. So I was like, okay, it was like a small light heavyweight Rusev.
Oh yeah, because I mean, you have to remember his style was technical and submission.
Yes, but he needed a character to get over. Even as a heel, he needed character. You always do.
Is that your cat?
And just be a.
Pick your cat up. Pet him. You there? Oh, man. I think I lost him again. Oh, man. I lost him again. He must have hit something. You there?
Yes, I am here.
Oh, okay. What happened? Ah. Hello? Hello? Oh man. Think we lost him yet again. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for the technical difficulties. Let me recall him again. You there?
I am. Hello.
Don't know what happened, but
keep calling me.
Okay. What were we talking about?
We were talking about We're leaving NXT.
Oh yeah, Drew Gulak and the character.
I can only Lachlan.
But yeah, like it was about how you felt like most of these guys would not do well on the main roster.
They're not going to happen. But I wish them the best though. But I'm going to enjoy their matches. But it is not in the cards for them unless they can figure out something.
I mean, yeah.
Very talented though, but you kind of need something to get on TV.
True.
Be on TV on the main roster.
But then again, with the kind of push and time that the Revival had, I expected them to be big on the main roster, and that just didn't happen.
Yeah, true.
So
but shit, but look at what they're doing.
Yeah,
losing to the party.
Yeah,
but they are kind of. They should be featured just fine, but
so we know that Johnny Gargano and Aleister Black, are getting geared up for their next week's steel cage match.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that ought to be interesting. Did I lose you again? Oh my goodness!
Seeing the match and seeing it in person, not live.
Oh, right. Yeah, definitely. It should be good though. Should be really good.
Oh, it's gonna be very good. It's gonna be cool. To this setting up the future weird ass takeover Phoenix, which is such a weird location.
It's new.
I know. It just feels weird, I guess.
So Mia Yim got the victory over Reina Gonzalez to qualify for the Fatal 4-Way #1 contendership match for the NXT Women's Championship.
See.
Pretty good match.
Oh, I thought that was rather good. It felt kind of quick, though.
I didn't know Reina Gonzalez was still around.
I didn't know she was either.
But then the big main event, and it was a great one. The NXT North American champion Ricochet defended against a mystery opponent, which turned out to be Prince Pretty. Huh?
I'm talking about the dog.
Oh. Which turned out to be Prince Pretty, Tyler Breeze.
Come on.
And he got quite the ovation from the crowd.
Yes, he did.
Could hear the Tyler is gorgeous, you are gorgeous chants. And it was just really good. He definitely looked like his old self again.
Not going that way. Come on. Talking to the dog, he's not listening.
You fighting with your animals?
No, he's just being nosy.
Oh, he just wants.
Please stop saying all for these animals. They do not deserve all this awing.
Sure, they do.
They really don't. They're just being ridiculous.
Oh my goodness.
He has a hard time. And he's hard-headed.
But anyway, it was a very great match. It's quite a main event. And but I was kind of surprised that Ricochet won using Chris Sabin's finisher, the Cradle Shock.
Yeah, that was weird.
I wanted to see the 630. That's what I wanted to see.
Well, duh.
But end of the match, they shook hands. Thought that was cool.
As they should. I mean, respect.
Yeah. And then, the crowd continued to cheer on Tyler Breeze. Man, such a bummer that he never won gold in NXT.
Shit, bummer he didn't want gold anywhere.
Yeah, that's true, too.
He probably is going to.
So we know, as they were doing a recap, so we know that so far they said Lacey Evans, who beat Xia Li to qualify for the Fatal 4-Way.
At a house show, at a tour show.
Yeah.
Which kind of like, ooh, maybe we'll have an important tour show. Probably not.
It's a new year, so you never know.
Never know what they're going to be taping.
Yeah. Because I'm sure there's going to be a lot en route to NXT TakeOver Phoenix. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you'd think. Yeah,
but
I feel like they're going to be. I feel like they're going to be setting that up pretty soon. As far as like all those matches.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
At least the next round of tapings, at least.
So, anything else you want to add to NXT?
No, sir.
All right, and then quickly 205 Live. So, we only had 2 matches. Buddy Murphy defeated Grand Metalik, which was a great match. Very much back and forth.
Yes, more so than I expected.
Yeah. And then Cedric Alexander got the victory on Tony Nese, which was, big momentum builder for him going into his Cruiserweight title rematch.
See.
And that was pretty much it. We had a promo from Drew Gulak and Jack Gallagher.
That's much going on.
Yeah. And, of course, next week we'll see Lio Rush in action. So, yeah. Not a whole lot there. Like I said, only 2 matches.
Yeah, it was pretty light.
Anything you want to add?
For 205 Live, no. That was a real quick show.
Yeah.
To watch.
All right. Now for the main event. We make our WWE TLC picks. So
let's see what gets changed.
Just to recap, this will be this Sunday, December 16th at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific time on the WWE Network.
That is correct.
We have a whopping 12 matches on this card. Tentatively 12 matches, because I think this is probably most likely going to get altered / changed / some stuff may get removed.
Oh yeah. People is injured, people is ill.
So, let's go ahead and get started. So, first off, we have Rey Mysterio versus Randy Orton in a chairs match. Who are you picking?
Ugh. But I guess by default, I'm gonna go. Well, crap. I don't know. Because Randy usually wins at pay-per-views, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
But then again, Ray's back and he hasn't won in a while. I feel like if this thing is going to continue, Ray has to win. There's no DQs, right?
No, it's a chairs match, so I assume there's no DQs.
It's gonna be dog shit. I guess I'll just go Rey Mysterio just because I don't know. Bad, horrible match. Gonna be boring.
Honestly, I feel like this match is pre-show worthy.
Yes, it should be on the pre. These guys have been around too long.
But if I had to pick somebody, I guess Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
I guess. Sure, Rey Mysterio. Not that I really care. But
no, either. It could just easily be Randy. I just kind of picked.
Yeah. Randy or Rey Mysterio.
So it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up in that one.
I'm gonna just say Rey Mysterio. Yeah, Rey Mysterio.
Ray.
Next up, we have the finals, the grand finals of the Mixed Match Challenge Season 2, where Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox will take on R-Truth and Carmella. Who do you got?
Which match?
The Mixed Match Challenge Finals. R-Truth and Carmella versus Jinder Mahal.
R-Truth and Carmella, just because it's R-Truth and Carmella, and the other team is Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox.
Yeah, I just feel like I don't know, just with the way how things have been, it just seems like it's pointing towards R-Truth and Carmella. So I'm gonna go with them. And of course, that would also mean that they win the vacation and they both secure number 30 spots in the Royal Rumble in 2019.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I feel like because those two can easily like lose in the Royal Rumble, and just
Yeah,
losing those matches and be a joke, and then just kind of move along.
true.
Nothing to see here.
Then next up, we got the first of a couple of title matches. We have the Cruiserweight Championship match. This is actually a rematch from Super Showdown.
Yeah.
Buddy Murphy will defend against Cedric Alexander.
Cedric Alexander. Who you got?
Uh, I'm kind of.
What do you want to say?
Something tells me that maybe Buddy Murphy could definitely lose this.
It could be one of the 3 rumored title changes. But I feel like probably not. Buddy Murphy hasn't been champ for that long.
Well, the thing is, you said one of the rumored title changes. So let's see how many title matches there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 3 out of 6. Okay. I mean, you know what? Cedric Alexander. Because it's like afterwards, who does Buddy Murphy, like who is really next in line? Other than, well, there is Mustafa Ali. Dude, this is tough. This is actually tough because I'm kind of thinking about going forward.
What can they do?
Because in the back of my mind, I feel like Mustafa Ali will be the next face to finally win the Cruiserweight title.
He's likely.
So you know what? As much as I will be pulling for Cedric Alexander, I think I'm going to change my pick to Buddy Murphy. Only because I just feel like it's Mustafa Ali's time. And I feel like he will eventually be the one to defeat and dethrone Buddy Murphy.
Yeah, I can see that.
So
I'm also going to go Buddy Murphy just because Buddy Murphy has not been champ that long.
yeah, that's true too. All right. Next, we have Elias versus Bobby Lashley in a ladder match.
Ugh.
Honestly,
A car on a pole match, basically. That's what it is.
who you picking?
Ugh. Just because I need it to happen, it needs to be friggin' what's his face, Elias.
But Leo Rush is going to be part of it.
I know, but that's kind of why it should be Elias, just to get his comeuppance. Just for him to get hit with a. Although they already gave away him getting hit with a chair,
Wait,
not chair. With a
has
star.
has Elias won on a pay-per-view?
I don't believe so.
Oh, well, I'm definitely picking Elias then.
Yeah, I don't believe he has because he's a bad guy. He definitely didn't. And he hasn't been featured on a pay-per-view as a good guy yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Elias.
Yeah.
You're in agreement?
Yeah.
Okay. This next match, I feel like, could potentially be changed or scrapped. And that's Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre. I mean, the only thing that I could really see happening, which would really be no freaking point, is Finn Balor gets replaced by Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, but that still would be a horrible match.
I mean, we've seen it. We've seen it already. This will be the 3rd time. Like, I
It's bad.
And even if Finn Balor, Drew McIntyre does happen, I mean, it's not like we hadn't seen that before either, too. I mean, should we even pick for this match?
No.
We're gonna just leave that a no, because that's pending whether that match even happens or not. Next, we got Natalya versus Ruby Riott in the tables match. I think Natalya's gonna win.
She better.
Yeah. I mean, all that mess that she's gone through, and then for her to lose in this match would be just horrible.
Right.
All right, we got a triple threat match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. The Bar versus the New Day versus the Usos.
Who? Okay, I have a question before I can give my answer. Who has won the championships most recently between the Usos and New Day?
The
Usos.
Wait.
No, it had to be the New Day because they lost the belts. So it'll be the Usos.
So you think the Usos are gonna win?
Yes, because that seems to be the way they do it.
But it hadn't been that long ago that the Bar just got the titles.
I know, but they also, remember, they were standing tall on Tuesday, and that usually means you're going to lose.
That's a good point, actually. Fair point. Slow, quick, slow, quick. Yeah, that's a fair point. I doubt that it will be the New Day. So I guess, yeah, the Usos. Yeah. Because there's really no point for the New Day to win the tag titles for the umpteenth time.
Nope.
Okay. Now to this next match, which is pretty much one of the matches I'm looking forward to the most. It's the SmackDown Women's Championship match. It's a triple threat TLC match. The champion Becky Lynch defends against Charlotte Flair and Asuka. Who you got?
I'm going the man.
Going Becky Lynch?
Oh, yeah. The man will win. She better.
I'm going to say this. If in the unlikely, just crazy scenario that Asuka wins this.
Hedge your bets.
If Asuka doesn't win this, then there's no telling when she will get another shot at this title. Because deep down, if that's how it's going to go, then deep down, I just really see Asuka winning her first SmackDown Women's title, defeating Charlotte. I just feel like that has to happen in order for it to really mean something.
I do too. Also, you got to think about the fact that the only reason Asuka's in this match is because Vince was surprised at the reaction for her.
I don't see why he was surprised. I mean, it's been
out of touch. He's been out of touch for a while now.
Oh, really?
Have you've watched these shows?
Yeah, but I'm just surprised that he would be out of touch because I mean, Asuka's been getting reactions for a long while.
They had to basically, Daniel Bryan, do I need to remind you? Finn Balor, do I need to remind you?
No, I get it. It's just Vince need to open them peepers.
Bailey, he sunk Bailey. He sunk Bailey hard.
Yeah, and
she
Sasha.
was more over than Alexa. Yeah, and they were more over than Alexa Bliss was, but he wanted Alexa Bliss, so he pushed her.
Yeah,
she always won.
Because, I mean, Asuka, she got the biggest pop when Becky Lynch had to make a decision on who to face Ronda Rousey.
That was the thing that did it.
It's like...
Because Vince expected everybody to go crazy for the Charlotte part. Which, yeah, they did, but the Asuka part was way more enticing.
Yeah. So it's a double-edged sword here, because if Asuka doesn't win, there's no telling when she'll even get back into the picture for this.
Well, I mean, but then again, would that even surprise you? Because Becky and Charlotte are obviously the focus.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So
Like, it be a while for anybody.
Oh, you got bacon. Took a bite.
oh man, I'm definitely going to be pulling for Asuka, but I think Becky Lynch will somehow retain. Because now if Charlotte wins, then I'm gonna be pissed. But then that'll just let me know that maybe there'll be a push for Asuka to go after Charlotte. So it kind of could work. Realistically, any one of those three ladies could win this. You know? I think any one of these three ladies could do it. Hey! Did you catch that last part?
And what was that?
I was saying, deep down, looking across the board, I think either one of these ladies could win this. You know?
Yeah.
So it'll be an exciting match. It'll be the one, I look forward to the most. But all right, let's finish this out. Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax. Who you got?
Who do you got?
Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, it has to be Ronda.
Yeah, Tamina might try to interfere, but nah, Ronda Rousey. All right. Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin in a TLC match. How do you think this is going to go down?
It's not going to happen.
Oh, so you feel like the match is just not going to happen?
No, Braun's not going to be ready to go after getting elbow surgery. Less than 3 weeks.
So that would only mean that Baron Corbin would win by forfeit.
Yeah, I don't, either that or somebody else is involved, but excuse me, I just don't feel like there's no way Braun's going to be able to wrestle in a TLC match.
Yeah. But it'll be interesting to see if there's any sort of twist on if Baron Corbin gets a replacement or if they just flat out go with him as the permanent Raw GM.
Yeah, I mean, they might have to. And then just fire him for something else.
Yeah. Jeez. Next, we have the Intercontinental Championship match. Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose. Who you got?
Dean Ambrose.
Really? Think Dean Ambrose is going to win the title?
I thought you may have got people know that one.
Why would I have gotten you up playing anything?
So, Dean Ambrose, new Intercontinental Champion. How long has Seth Rollins had the IC title? Huh? Hey,
I don't know when he won them. I can't remember when he won it.
It wasn't too long ago, right?
It probably was a while ago.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe Dean could win.
Definitely possible.
Yeah. Well,
on rec, I think.
Yeah, I guess so. Dean Ambrose. I mean, yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense. And then the main event, WWE Champion Daniel Bryan defends against AJ Styles. Who you got?
It's gonna be Daniel Bryan.
Oh yeah, definitely. I just hope the match will be excellent.
I'm assuming.
Because the main three matches that I'm hoping will be excellent is the women's SmackDown Women's Title Triple Threat match, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose Intercontinental Title match, and the WWE Championship match with Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles.
But those are the only matches that even mean anything.
Yeah. But that is supposedly the WWE TLC card.
Yes, definitely subject to change.
Yeah. So it'll probably be a game time, game day decision. But yeah, got quite a card here. But yeah. That's it, my friend.
Well,
Do you have anything else you want to add?
I do not.
Okay. For the Honor Reigns Supreme ROH show that's going to be in Concord, North Carolina, they just announced that the Hurricane Shane Helms will be there, and somebody named Luchasaurus.
Yes, I did see that.
So I don't know Luchasaurus. I do know Shane Helms. So they're slowly starting to build the card for that show. So dude, that's 4 shows between January and February.
Yeah.
So you got NXT Durham and ROH Honor Reigns Supreme in January. You got New Japan Pro Wrestling The New Beginning and PXW/Evolve in February.
Yeah, there's a lot of wrestling.
Yeah.
2 months.
So I might still try to go to the Evolve PWX. So apparently it's 2 shows. PWX is at 2 p.m. and Evolve is at 8 p.m.
Interesting.
But so those are in Concord. Yeah, Concord. Either Concord or Charlotte, one of the two. Of course, NXT Durham is in Durham. And Honor Reigns Supreme and New Japan Honor Reigns Supreme is in Concord. New Japan is in Charlotte. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make it to each of them.
The New Japan Pro Wrestling one they just announced is very enticing.
Oh yeah, that one's the big one for me. That one's like, whew. I mean,
once in a lifetime things.
Yeah, because there's no telling by default when they would come back.
Yeah.
So I'm just really, really, really hoping that the tickets for front row or even for ringside aren't that expensive.
Yeah. Hopefully with it being the venue that it is.
Yeah. Like if it's maybe it'll be similar in price to when NXT Charlotte was there.
Hopefully.
Because if that's the case, people are going to see that and they're going to snatch those tickets up.
Yes, they are, because they can flip them.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so like I said, I know you said you were interested. You said you would talk to Beautiful Nightmare as well.
Yeah.
So don't forget to do that. And you, like I said, I'm interested. My friend Rob, who you will get the chance to meet at NXT Durham, he's definitely going. Because, like I said, tickets go on sale December 22nd, and that's his birthday. So that'll be my birthday gift to him.
Oh, very nice.
And, yeah. And, well, like I said, we'll discuss the other details as well, like carpooling and all that such.
Yeah.
But are you interested in the PWX Evolve show?
Like slightly, but that is a lot. And I back. I'll have to think about that one.
I guess the only thing that's only got me interested is the Evolve show because of the fact that it involves NXT talent in it.
Yeah.
And like I said, PWX Evolve is 2 separate shows. So, I mean, it's not like we have to go to both of them. You know what I mean? Like,
True.
It's just that, one is, Saturday night and one is Saturday early afternoon.
That's true.
And I think it's in the same venue or maybe, I don't know. I have to look back at it. They haven't really finalized details for it. So, but I mean, I might even go to the Evolve show, to be honest with you. I mean, be great if you want to tag along. It'd be great if you tag along. But I mean, just think it over. Think it over.
I will think it over.
Anyway, that will conclude tonight's episode of the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast. I'm Blitzball Champ. That's Hollywood Cinema.
Me.
We will catch y'all next week as we will look at the aftermath of WWE TLC and your usual pro wrestling show and news.
Hopefully a better Raw comes out of it.
Yeah, here's hoping. That needs some surgery.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all take care and catch us next week.
Yeah. Have a good one, party people.
Kyrie Sane.
Oh, boy.